Hello everybody. Today I want to show you my secondary driver, the MacBook Air 13-inch 2014 model. Now this MacBook I've had since I was in grade 10 at college. I got this for college for grade 10 and 11 and 11. Okay, so I've had this Mac ever since. So this was also the first ever Mac that I ever got. And I actually did have an unboxing video of this. Unfortunately, that video was lost when my YouTube channel was lost, unfortunately. But I thought I'd just do a little review on it to see how it's been doing this year in 2018. So this is a 2014 model. This is also known as the MacBook Air 2. Okay. Now, there was a 11-inch model of this particular laptop. That was discontinued when the new MacBook Classic came around, which I think was in 2011. Or was it late 2010? I can't remember, but there was an 11-inch model. Okay, so this particular model here is really outdated, apparently. But luckily, this year in 2018, in the spring, a new MacBook Air 3 was introduced. And I do plan on actually upgrading to one of those, probably this Christmas. Okay, but we are in November, okay, which is just the last month of spring. So Christmas is just next month in the summer. But until then, we're going to take a nice look around this computer and see how it does. Okay, I'll also show you some accessories that I got for it as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the computer. So here we have the top of it. Okay, this one here is a silver color. The second generation MacBook Airs only come in silver, so do the first gen. So MacBook Air 1 and 2. Okay, there is a difference between this and the MacBook Air 1. Okay, on this side of the fence, if you can see. On this side, we have our MagSafe port. This is actually a MagSafe 2 port. The MacBook Air 1 had the MagSafe 1 port. Here we have our USB Type A port and our headphone jack. Okay, we also have some microphones on the side. The new MacBook Air 3 has USB-C ports. Okay, so it doesn't use USB-A. On the top, we have our lit Apple logo. On the new MacBook Air 3, it's not lit at all. Okay, on this side of the Mac, we have a Thunderbolt port. This is actually Thunderbolt 2. Okay, the MacBook Air 1, I think, had Thunderbolt 1, okay, as it had MagSafe 1. The MacBook Air 3, which is the new one, has USB-C, and they're Thunderbolt 3 ports embedded. Here we have another USB Type A port, and of course, a SD card slot. Now, with the new MacBook Air 3, you will need adapters to use this I/O. Okay, you have to purchase those separately. Okay, so that's all the ports. Okay, and I'll show you the bottom of it. Here's the bottom. Okay, nothing fancy. There's your 2 feet there, your pentalobe screws that hold the back on. Okay, now this is actually the baseline configuration. So this one here has the i5 processor. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and of course that's typically in the 1.4 gigahertz. Processor, I think. All right, and now the other accessories. This is the USB super drive that I got for it. Okay, I actually got this, I think, before, so I could use a disc in it. So I actually brought this. The mouse and the super drive. I brought both of them. Okay, the Mac I got from school. So the school brought the MacBook, and of course when I left the school I got to keep it. So I pretty much got that for free. Okay, so this is the super drive, okay, because on all the new Mac models, you'll need this because they don't have the super drive anymore. So all the new Macs, you do need to have a super drive, so this is the only way you can get it. Okay, and this is actually a USB-A super drive. It would be nice if Apple actually upgrade this and make it with a USB-C fitting on it. But which means if I upgrade to the new MacBook Air 3, I'm going to need to buy the USB-A to USB-C adapter in order to continue to use this. Okay, so I can simply plug this in here. Like that, and I can actually use it. And there's the bottom, it's just got the Apple logo there. So that's the super drive, and of course we have the mouse. This is actually the Magic Mouse 2, the mouse this is actually the latest of them all. I brought this mouse so I could use it with this. Before I had this, I actually used a simple USB mouse because I couldn't use the trackpad. So I brought the mouse. Okay, here's the back of it. So you have our lightning port there, our on-off switch. I'll switch the mouse on. There we go. And of course, we have our Apple logo and our foot there. Okay. So now we'll open up open it up and we'll take a look at it. Okay, look, and it's gonna turn on. Okay, that's because I recently updated this. This is currently running Mac OS Magi, which I think is the latest one, if I pronounce that correctly. Okay, so we'll take a look here. Here we have our trackpad. This is a multi-touch trackpad. This has actually got a physical click. It's not the force touch trackpad. Okay, here we have our LED keyboard, LED blacklit keyboard with the scissor mechanism, so the keys actually do wobble around compared to the new ones, which have a butterfly mechanism, which are actually solid. So if I upgrade, I will get all the new stuff. Here we have our 13-inch glossy low definition display, and of course our FaceTime camera on the top. I did put a MacBook label on there because I used to label them, okay, but I don't do that anymore. I've stopped doing that. So here's the screen. Here's our software. Okay. So we're going to about this Mac. What the heck? We'll get a closer look. So there's the Mac right there. As you can see, there's the software. As soon as the iPad focuses, it says MacBook Air, 13-inch, early 2014. It has the 1.4 gigahertz Intel Core 5, 4 gigabytes of memory, and it's currently running the internal HD graphics. Okay, so this is old technology. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the space. This is the 128 gigabyte version. Okay, and there we have the space, and I've still got plenty of space left on here. Okay, so this is the 128 gigabyte. Okay, and then display. Yep, low definition display, of course, and that's typically all there is to it. Okay, and I can check the weather here. Despite it being late spring, apparently here in Melbourne, apparently our weather's gone bad. We still have the winter weather. Okay, but right here you can see we're actually going to be getting we should have the summer weather. Okay, but apparently now that's 13 degrees Celsius. Okay, not 13 degrees Fahrenheit. In Australia we don't use Celsius. I mean Fahrenheit. We don't use Fahrenheit. We use Celsius. But apparently the winter weather doesn't want to head north. It wants to stay with us. I got no notifications. So yeah, so this is typically my secondary device. Okay, I use this device to as a backup. Okay, I mostly use it for video editing on YouTube. Okay, when I was at school I used to use it quite a lot. Okay, I do plan on actually using it at TAFE. Okay, I might use this at TAFE. Okay, but maybe when I upgrade to the new model I'll be using that quite a lot. So here's my super drive. Like I said, it works good with this Mac because it doesn't have it. Okay, and this has all the latest software on it. Okay, despite it being very out of date. Okay, it is 4 years old. Okay, and this is really, really old technology, this MacBook. Okay, so, but it was high tech back then, but not anymore. So that is to it. Okay, so that is my MacBook Air 13-inch 2014. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.